What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Countyline on American Farming. Whoo, does it feel good to be back? I told you I was super excited for this series, and I mean it. I am dang super excited. We gotta turn on the coffee pot here. We gotta go turn on, well, the news is already on. As we can see, beautiful weather coming in for the rest of the week. I can actually tell you what the weather's really gonna be. Looking like we're gonna be hitting the 60s. We're hitting the high 50s today, and we're gonna be hitting the 60s coming up, guys. Whew, I'm excited. Time to start tearing this hoodie off that I got on today. Alright, my coffee's all brewed up. Alright, let's head out to the farm. Turn the lights off in the house. Being a single man. I was gonna say the wife and kids are out, but I forgot I'm single. Oh, that's right, boys. I brought it back, too. I brought back the Denali HD. That's right. This is the truck that was originally on the series when I started out. And I kind of sold her off, so now I brought her back because I love her too much to sell her off, so. We're going to head out to the farm. Everyone else should already be out there. It's pretty early in the morning, but I'm pretty sure the boss and his son, Mick, are already out there today. Well, I mean, Mick is the new boss. His dad did officially retire the other day. So, his dad officially retired the other day to just enjoy a nice life of fishing on the lakes. That's what he said at his retirement party last night. He's going to go enjoy a life of fishing on the lakes and hunting all the deer he wants. So, no more having to take off work to go hunt a deer in the fall time. So, which is great. I mean, it's great. You know, good for him. We'll take over the business and we'll run it from there. And it's pretty easy. I'm so excited for the opportunity that I've had to work on this farm and to help run this farm, and I'm just taking all this knowledge and stuff for when I leave and I open up my own farm. So, which seems like it's gonna be quite a ways away, but you never know. You never know. So, but we are gonna head on up into work this morning. Whew, it is dark out. I wish they would put some street lights up, or the sun just come up. That would be nice too. You know, just for the sun to come up. Oh, the cow's still out there. Looks like they're milking up this morning. Jack's probably over there this morning milking up. The sheds are still good. Yep, boss is here today. I'm here today. Oh, I did not close up my garage last night. Dang on me. I knew I forgot to do something, but I couldn't remember what I forgot to do. And that was to close up my garage. Because that skid steer is not in here right now today. Alright, open it back up. Still got the beautiful UNC in here, but she is leaving soon. We did get that fuel pump part in. We got that in yesterday before the boss's retirement party. So we got that in there and everything's good there. So I'll bring you guys back when it's a little bit more daylight. We got the plan of what we're going to do today. Alright, guys, welcome back. It is now 9 o'clock, 9:01 to be exact. I've just checked a bunch of emails today, but I got some good news. I got some equipment we're going to be going to look at today, and I'm actually really excited about this equipment. So we're going to rush over here. We're going to have to move the Fiat out of the way. I parked it yesterday right where the low boy is. Oh, come on, start up. Oops, is that the wrong thing? Is this one now? No? Oh, it's this one, yeah. Bring this bad boy back here. Put that back in the center. Park it right here in front of the combine that's leaving our farm in the summertime. We did get a new combine. It's not brand new. We are still leasing it. Or we'll be leasing it. This one's paid off, but this one's leaving, and we're getting a brand newer combine out today. As you can see, the boss man's pickup's still up on the lift. His son's been working on it for him, trying to get that bar right there to pick up. We also got this beautiful 620 in here. This is going to our friend Jack, who owns the dealership that just opened up. This John Deere's going to him because Miss Mabel, who I got that tractor from, remind you now, she's like an 80-year-old woman and she's still out here farming, okay? Miss Mabel, who I got that from, called me the other day and said, Matthew, I know you're the guy to talk to. You're the guy that, you know, likes tractors and stuff. And I said, well, of course, Miss Mabel. And she goes, well, I got another tractor for you. And I said, you do? She said, yeah. She said, you didn't see it last time you were here because I hit it. And I said, okay. I said, well, what is it? What am I looking at here? She goes, well, it's a pretty rarity. And I said, okay. She said, it's a white field boss. She had a white field boss, y'all, hidden away. And I thought, oh my god. So we're going to go check that out today, along with a few other things, including a new jig lift. That's right. I mean, we still have our giant jig lift over there, but we're going to look at a much more smaller jig lift today to possibly have up here on the farm, in case we need it for trimming trees or working little things like that. I know I promised you all we'd get into planting, but we're not going to get into planting today. That's going to be probably tomorrow. Our next video, we're going to get into planting some of these fields up. A few of these fields up at least. So we got the big old PJ hooked up here to the trailer today. So we're going to go look at getting a few more toys for the farm, I guess you would say. Few more toys for the farm. But we're excited. So Jack called me up the other day he sent me an email today and he said, hey man, I think I found you a truck. He said, it's parked out in the guy's yard. I passed it the other day. I stopped in. I talked. He's known this guy for a while. The guy's name's Bobby. He's known him for... Oops. Crap, I hit the fence. I do that every time sometimes. I'm usually pretty good on this map not to hear something, but I hit it right on. So this guy's name's Bobby, and Bobby has a very unique semi-truck and trailer hanging out. And if you don't know... the other day we actually got rid of our semi-truck, well, the yard truck that we had and the semi-trailer that we had for it because we were looking to upgrade. So we ended up selling them off at an auction. And now we're going to go look at this one too. So pretty much everything's up here in town that we're going to go look at today. So yeah, I'm going to be happy. I'm hoping I'm going to walk away with some of the things. I know there is an auction in about summer that's going to be coming in. I think in June. There's a big auction that's going to be coming in. That's going to be set up somewhere, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm hoping we'll get some good stuff there. So our first stop here is going to be at CPS, or Crop Production Services. And we're going to look at two things here. I'm just going to pull off over here. I see one of them already, and there's the second one right there. Okay. I'm going to pull off here, and I'm going to go inside and speak to somebody, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done with that. So, just go over here to the door real quick, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, we're back. Whew, yeah, we had to talk with the manager here, who owns this place. Well, he doesn't own this place, but he runs this place. And he said, yeah, so this CHS truck, this Land Clearing Service and Development, CHS is a place in town, which you've probably seen their other truck that, they have their big, tree trimming truck with the boom lift thing on it. They helped our contractors out. Well, CHS is our landscaping company in town. They're kind of more up in town. I don't know if I'll ever pass their place, but I'm sure I will one day. So they're selling off this really nice Ram 3500 Cummins turbo diesel dump truck. So it has a dump bed on it, and then it has a snow plow on it. So it's actually something I'm interested in because it's something that I want to get because I would love to have this at the farm for the wintertime so we could plow some snow away. So that's one thing that I'm looking at. It does have a nice light bar on top of it as well. But I'll have to go talk to them about it, because he said he's not contracted with them, but he is contracted with this one. So this back here is a international backhoe. They are pretty rare and pretty old. This one's been sitting here for about 50 years, he said. So it's been here for quite a while. It was on the farmland before this building was built. And then this building was just kind of built around it. So he doesn't know if it runs or anything, but it is an old international. Just a really nice backhoe. I would not mind to have this for the farm. I think this would be a great addition. And they went $2,000 for it. So he said $2,000 if it runs, $1,000 if it don't. So if it doesn't run, I get $1,000. But then I gotta figure out somehow to get somebody up here to tow it out. So we got the keys here. So we're gonna pray that it runs. I think I got some ether in the truck, so I might go grab some ether and just spray on there real quick. and we'll see if it runs. So let's go get the ground to ether real quick. I know it's in the back of my truck somewhere. Probably in the toolbox here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, sweet, got the ether. And we'll just, you know, spray some ether in there, you know. It's right on here, right? Alright, there we go. Right in this little thing right here. Alright, there we go. Let's pray. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Nope. Dang it. She does not want to. She's not starting, boys. I think she's been setting a little too long. I think maybe the fuel might be bad in her. Oh, she was trying. Tag on it. I don't think she's going to start. Well, I guess it's $1,000, but I kind of have to hire somebody to pull her out of here. I think the shop's got a nice low boy with a wrench on it, so I think I'll go talk to him again, and we'll purchase this thing, and hopefully we'll get that done, and then we'll go see Mrs. White. Yeah, can definitely tell CHS hasn't been cutting their grass recently. So the door's just full of grass. So, anyways, I'll bring you back. Alright, you boys, we're back. We bought that machine, so it's good. It's ours now. So we're going to jump back up in the truck here. Dang, I'm so sad that that thing didn't start. I'd love to load it back on my back of my flatbed, but it's okay. It's alright. Hopefully I'll, well, I bought the tractor, so I think I can talk to, old Jimmy, who owns the shop, and, he could possibly, I know he's got a semi-truck with a low boy on it, so I know he'll be able to get out there and get it for me and pull it up onto that, so that's one of our items are down. Second item we're gonna go check out here. Now the second item, I don't know, it might be one that I'll load up later because it's gonna take up my whole truck, and I gotta have a bit of the truck left so I can make sure to know. Well, maybe not, depends. There she is. Oh, she is a good, nice little jig lift too. I'm really proud of that. Little jig lift, 86 SJ, 860 SJ. It's a nice little jig lift. They did say it runs. Looks like the keys are in it. So let's see here. We hop in her. Oh, yep, the keys are definitely in her. Does she go up? Oh, yeah, she goes up, boys. We got lift off. Woohoo! Sick. We do got lift off on her. Good, good. Glad we got some lift off. How far does she extend out? Get a pretty good view of her up here. What you all think? We got a pretty good view? Oh yeah, she lifts up pretty high. Yeah, we got a pretty good view. So that's good. Rotation, 360 degrees. Yeah, we got good rotation. You can still go up a little higher. That ain't full lift there. There's full lift. So what's full lift? Oh yeah, just about right up to the middle of those silos right there. So that's a pretty good lift on her. I mean, that's more than what we'll need for the farm. Our biggest one that we got on the farm can definitely lift up to the top of that thing. So we don't need something that big. So good, glad that this is here. So I think I'm gonna go in there and talk to them. Their building's just right here, actually. So I think we're gonna talk to them. We're gonna purchase this thing. This thing was on Facebook Marketplace for $3,000, I think they wanted for it. So hopefully I can get that. All right. I think they wanted $3,000 for this. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go talk to these guys, and we'll figure out what kind of deal we're getting, and maybe we'll load it on the back, maybe we won't. Might come back for that one. So I'll let y'all guys know in a minute. Alright, you guys, as you can see at the top, we bought that. It was actually $3,500 is what they wanted for it on Facebook Marketplace. So I said, oh, you know, that's a good deal. I'll take $3,500 for that jig lift. And he said, sure thing. So we got that. So I said I might come back later for it because I don't know if it's going to fit on my trailer with the other thing that I'm going to get. And he said, that's fine. They're open up till about 7 or 8 tonight. So it's perfect. So we're going to get a little closer. So we're actually going to go down here first and go check out Miss Mabel's place. This is Miss Mabel's place. I can already see that Whitefield boss sitting there in the back, which has me so excited. I cannot wait. Let's see, there's an entrance to her thing over here. I don't. Oh yeah, it's in the back there. She's just a weird yard type thing that's set up like this. So they just have to drive through their field. They won't mind though. Make sure I swing it in here nice and wide. Perfect. And then we'll go out this way with it. Oh yeah, she's looking nice. She is looking really nice. So got some wide duals on her. All right, nice. So Miss Mabel wanted 4,000 for this. So I think that's a pretty good deal. She said it does start up. It does have a GPS terminal. I'm just gonna make sure it starts up. Oh, wow. Yeah, she sounds nice. I mean, she's a little hard at starting, but she sounds pretty nice. She got good controls. She go forwards. Yep. Backwards. Oh, yep. All right. Perfect. Nice. All right. So, I'm gonna go talk to Miss Mabel and tell her that I'm gonna take it and pay her the money for it. So I'll be right back, guys. And as you can see up on the top corner there, we bought this piece of equipment. So we got the white field boss. That is definitely going to be going on the back of our truck and probably going to be used on the farm. Oh, she's a little rough starter. I might put her up in the garage and check that out on her real quick before we go any farther with her, before we start actually using her. Now here's the bad thing. I did not bring the extensions, so it's going to stick off a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, she's got a wider wheelbase than we thought. It's okay, though. I mean, DOT approves it, right? The DOT won't mind. We're just going to pray that there's no police out on the roads. Here, we'll put on our emergency flashers so people know that we're coming down the road. You know, we're a wider road. So, all right. Our next stop is going to be right in this area, right on this neck of the woods. I haven't been down here. At least not with the camera. I've been down here, but not with the camera on for a long time. So we're going to come down here. Alright, and this is Jim Macker's place, I think is his name. And actually what I'm here for is right up in that yard right there. So, wow, what a beauty that is. I think that might be a Russian semi-truck, but I'm not for sure. Don't hold me to it. So let's go see what Jim says about it. So I'm going to knock on the door here and see what Jim says about it. And then I think we'll take a tour of it and look at it real quick. So I'll bring you guys back as soon as I'm done talking to him. Alright, so Jim said, yep, definitely probably a Russian truck. He says, I don't know anything about the year on it. He said, I just got it from a auction. And he said, and I used it a couple of times for hauling some stuff. And he said, then I just parked it in my yard. I've never used it since. So, definitely Russian. But I think it's something that we could definitely use. So I think I'm going to get it, and I'm going to call up Mike and see if he'll come up here and follow me back home. And then we'll come get the jig lift, and then I think we'll call the episode there. So, be right back with you guys. Whew, that one put a hurting in my paycheck. That was $20,000 for that. Whew, that put a hurting in the bank's account. $20,000 for that truck. God, I hope it's worth it. So I'm going to get flipped around here, and then I'm going to call up Mike and see if he'll come out here and follow me out. So I'll get back with you guys when we're set up. Alright, so we got Mike behind us there. He's going to follow us on out to the place. And we're going to go for it, man. We're going to go for it. Flashers are on. Make sure nobody's coming. Just pull right out on the road like that, because it's fine.
The time is now 12 o'clock.
Phew, the truck is struggling with this big old behemoth on the back of me, but it's okay. I'm rated to pull her, I hope. If not, I'm just going to tear a transmission out in the back of my truck. It's okay. I did finally get a hold of the CHS guys, and they're going to let me have that truck. He said they don't use it anymore, so he'll just let me. He won't charge me that much for it. So I was like, alright, cool, man. Appreciate it. So. Ooh, I get pretty scared of when I'm passing these vehicles around here, making sure I'm not getting close to them, you know. I got a watered load. I really should have brought flags to put on my trailer, but I didn't think it was this wide. I mean, she said it was wide, but I didn't think they had put wide doors on it, you know? So, let's swing by the houseway here. I don't know, I don't see Jimmy. I mean, I hope he's okay. So, up there he is. He's just tagging behind. He's a little slower than we are. Which, I mean, would be normal. He's not in that big of a truck as we are. Or newer as a truck as we are, I should say. He's not in the newest truck. Like, we're in a pretty newer truck. Oh, Mike's garage. Well, funny, I wonder if it's owned by the Mike that owns my farm. Does he have two businesses? Shall I let his dad know? We're gonna give it a minute here and let him catch up with us. Yep, there he is, swinging around the corner, just as he always is. We didn't have any trouble getting that truck to start either. I mean, she started right up for us, so we were super excited about that. I was super excited about her starting up just fine like that. Called the store up, and they said, yep, we'll pick that up for you today on the low boy and bring that to you. So they're going to be bringing that out to me today sometime, probably before lunch. Well, it's lunch right now, so probably before like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And he said, if I'm going to end up getting that backhoe, he said, I'll just get the jig lift for you as well. I was like, oh, perfect. So I don't got to run back out and go get the jig lift. He's going to bring that to me as well. Because he has enough room on the back of his thing to be able to probably fit both of them, he said. So he wasn't super worried about it. So, which works for me. I was like, great, awesome, good to hear, perfect, sounds great. So, yeah. So once I finish up this farming here with my run, it looks like I'm gonna be heading to Nebraska. I got a friend out there that lives out there, and he said there's a nice farm that's for sale up there. So I said, well, give me about a few more months, you know, probably about a year. So it looks like we're going to be moving next year out to Nebraska, so we're excited about that. I'm going to bring the white field bus up here just so I can get her unloaded and into that shed, because I think she needs to go in the shed and looked at pretty bad. So I'll bring you guys back whenever we got all this settled up and the guys come with the other stuff. Alright, you guys, so they just dropped off the trailer. So he said you can go ahead and just unratchet strap the trains here. They was able to get this bad boy started. Oh, listen to that. Oh, yeah. So they were able to get this started. Unfortunately, though, the back part, why it does go up and down, it doesn't go in and out. So that cylinder is currently out of it. So that cylinder I'm gonna have to replace. So I'm gonna pull it over here to the side as a project for the shop. I don't think sticking out in the weather is gonna do any more damage than it's already done to it. So this one he said they had full control over. Which, yep, he does. That's good. And then the back piece, this piece, we do not have the control over. So we're going to just set her down right there. And she'll be a project for another day, because we got the field boss in there right now. Let me just close that up. And then they did get the jig lift over here as well, so that's amazing. Oops, it's still strapped. It still's got the chains on it. Oh man, dang it, I hit the wrong button. I hate when I do that. It's still got chains on it. No, I don't. All right, now it came off there. Good. We're gonna take this over by the shed. Because the big boss man wanted this thing, because he said they were going to look at a project for it to be doing. Oh, and as you noticed, we moved the big barn around. So the big barn used to be up there. We had the construction company came back out, tore it back down for us, and built it right over there. A little bit more easier of a spot to have it at. Then they came out with some rock and made some really nice paths over there. They're not the best paths, but they're decently nice paths. So that works for us. But unfortunately, there still was an issue on the inside of there with the feeders. So we got the smaller jig lift so we can go in there and work with the feeders a bit more. So we're going to back up just a bit. And pop her off there. And she'll be parked right there until we decide to take her in. The shop's beautiful flow boy. It came in very handy. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be our video for the day. You saw, so we got some new toys for the farm. We're definitely excited to be working with them and getting them fixed up and getting them ready. We did move the UNC over to the small shed in here. And it's pretty much solid, ready to go. There's no issues with it at all, so it's ready to go. But anyways, guys, I wanted to thank you all for joining us on this video today, and I hope you all stay tuned for more as we're going to do more bigger stuff on here. Like I said, we got about another year on this map, and then we're going to be going to Nebraska, so that's going to be a really fun one too. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who likes, comments, and subscribes to the channel. Please do not forget to like the video. If you help by you liking it, helps me out a lot and makes the video get out there more. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all. See you later.